Every January 31st, the Catholic Church celebrates Saint John Bosco, patron of youth, the saint who made his life the fulfillment of his own words. I have only one desire, that you may be happy in time and in eternity. Giovanni Melchiorre. Bosco was born on August 16, 1815, in Ichbecchi e Castelnuovo, in the region of Piedmont, Italy. When he was barely 2 years old, his father died, and it was his mother, the servant of God, Margaret Occhiena, who raised him with firmness, deep faith, and a simple charity that would forever mark her son's heart. At the age of 9, John had a prophetic dream that would shape his entire life. In it, he saw many boys fighting, shouting and blaspheming. Moved by anger, he tried to correct them with blows, but then Jesus appeared, stopped him, and taught him that hearts are not won by violence, but by gentleness and charity. Then the Virgin Mary appeared, Mary, help of Christians, and showed him how those boys were transformed before his eyes from wild beasts into gentle lambs. Before disappearing, she told him, "In time you will understand everything." That dream became the program of his entire life. Over the years, John grew up amid hard work, sacrifices, and demanding studies. Many times he had to leave his home, learn trades, and perform heavy labor. Without knowing it, God was preparing him. Everything he learned would later help him teach his boys to work with dignity and build a future. He entered the seminary in Chieri and was ordained a priest in 1841. There he met St. Joseph Cafasso, who introduced him to prisons and poor neighborhoods, where he discovered the tragedy of abandoned youth. From then on, Don Bosco understood that his place was with them. Thus the oratory was born, a place where children found play, friendship, Christian formation, and joy. At first, it had no permanent location until Don Bosco found the ideal place in Valdocco. That site became the heart of a vast work dedicated to the education and evangelization of youth. Don Bosco worked tirelessly. He founded workshops, schools, and homes, always trusting in providence. In 1859, he founded the Salesian Congregation, later the Daughters of Mary, Help of Christians, together with St. Mary Mazzarello, and later the Salesian Cooperators, giving rise to the great Salesian family, now spread throughout the world. Thanks to the faith and generosity of his collaborators, he was able to build the Basilica of Mary, Help of Christians in Turin and the Basilica of the Sacred Heart in Rome. Saint John Bosco died on January 31st, 1888, having given his last breath for the young. He was beatified in 1929 and canonized in 1934 by Pope Pius XI. His work lives on today in millions of young people formed under his charism, and his message remains unchanged. Holiness is achieved through joy, trust in God, and concrete love for others. Saint John Bosco, father and teacher of youth, pray for our children and young people. Amen.